Hi everybody, this is Gene Monterastelli, the editor of tappingqa.com, and today we're going to do a little tapping around others making decisions for their own life. Now, it is really easy as a person who is thoughtful and deliberate, because if you're doing self-development work, you're more likely a thoughtful, deliberate person, to recognize the way that people are making choices that aren't always going to lead to good things, because they might not be thinking of the big picture the way that we do. So today we're going to do a little tapping to navigate those times in which we want to rush in, even though it's not our place. So to begin with, tap on the side of the hand, take a nice big deep breath for me. And just move from tapping point to tapping point, repeating after me. I give a lot of thought to my life, to the choices that I make, and how I want to live. And it's good to be thoughtful. And it's good to be deliberate. Because I spend time trying to make good choices, I'm more likely to think of consequences. I'm more likely to think of outcomes. But that's not the case for everyone around me. Not everybody else is looking at the big picture. Not everybody else is learning from their mistakes. And it's painful to watch someone I love make an unthoughtful choice. It hurts me to have others miss opportunities or to create negative outcomes because they're not thinking the same way I think. And I also recognize the fact it's so much easier to see the big picture from the outside because we're not caught in the middle of it. And so as an act of love, I want to rush in. I want to be helpful. I want the people around me to make good choices. But I also recognize I can't be responsible for their choices. I can't do it for them. I can't choose for them. I can provide good counsel. I can be an encouraging friend. But at the end of the day, it's their choices. At the end of the day, it is their life. And so I give myself permission to be gentle with myself as I provide a little restraint, knowing that wanting what is best for others doesn't mean I'm actually doing what is best for others. It is not my life. It is not my choice. I give myself permission to trust the people around me, even if I know the choices aren't the best, because it has to be a life that they live, not a life I live for them. Nice deep breath. It is so hard when we see people making choices that are unhealthy. It is so hard when we see people making choices that we know just aren't going to work out. But it's not our life. And so we need to step back. And so I find myself from time to time having to tap on something like this. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you enjoyed it, I would really encourage you to check out the Tapping Q&A podcast. In addition to tap-alongs just like this, there's some amazing instruction on how to get the most out of your tapping practice, as well as interviews with some of the best change work professionals in the world and how you can more effectively use tapping to transform your life. Everywhere you find audio, just search Tapping Q&A. And if you don't have a podcast place of choice, just go online, search Tapping Q&A podcast. You'll find the complete archive. It's absolutely free. If you haven't done so, follow us on Instagram. We share free resources all of the time. And click the little button down below, subscribe to these videos, turn on the notifications so that every single week when we share a new tap along with you, you're not going to miss that video. Finally, if you know someone in your life who could use a resource like this, please be our ambassador. Pass it along. The most common way someone finds a new resource is from the recommendation of a friend, and it would mean the world to me if you would pass this along to someone who could use this today that I will never reach. For Tapping Q&A, this is Gene Monterastelli. I look forward to talking to you and tapping with you real soon. Bye-bye.